What's up, y'all? What's up? We back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Charleston White, saying that he would proudly wear that snitch jacket if he needed to on the podcast Views from the Ark. He was kind of just talking about the things that, he would do, the extremes that he would go to make sure that he's in his child's life, even if that includes snitching. So we're going to go ahead and play the clip, and then we'll get back to talking about, how we feel about his reaction and his comment towards the subject.
Or he'll show me that I'm a bad father. But it's gonna be me and him. That became my game. That became my game, nigga.
Yeah, shit, I definitely can relate to that.
I'll be a whole ass nigga for this little boy. I'll be a snitch for him. I'll be whatever I got to be to stay in this little boy life. I'm willing to be it, nigga. Let me get in trouble and look like I ain't gonna be in that boy life. I tell everything I know to get back in that boy life. Don't give a fuck who don't like it. I wear a snitch jacket proudly, nigga, to be a great daddy to my boy.
So y'all hear it, man. Charleston White says he'll wear that snitch jacket if it means that he'll be in his child's life. We live in a time where we have entertainers like Lil Boosie and T.I. who are trying to uphold these street codes, where, people like Boosie are, if you snitch, you should be, people shouldn't associate themselves with you. People should, almost blackball you in a way. And my question is, when do we make it cool to snitch on the people that are destroying our neighborhoods? When do we make it cool to snitch on the people that are driving around and shooting the neighborhoods up and killing innocent, 2-year-olds in their strollers? At what point do we make that cool? It's after, after so long, you can only continue blaming other, people for the problems that we deal with on a daily basis. And when we look up people like Lil Boosie, for example, that's being cheered upon and cherished, it just makes you really wonder. So I kind of want to connect this with an issue, not an issue, but a protest or a petition that I'm seeing against Big Groove. He's like a really buff guy that, dance rounds in restaurants and stuff like that. And even though I don't really care for it, I think it's cringe. The black community took it upon themselves to get him kicked off of TikTok. They reported him and stuff like that. They claim he is going to primarily white restaurants and dancing for white people. And in a sense, what he's doing is recreating, back in the day, they used to do blackface. And they're basically trying to make a connection between those two things, which to me is just insane. And so I think it's funny that our community will take the time to try to blackball someone like Big Groove when we have 100 Lil Boosies trying to make it a norm to see something bad happen in our communities and turn a blind eye to it. So, when the drug dealers selling drugs to the kids, don't snitch, turn your eyes, away from it. When the dope boy is shooting up the neighborhood and accidentally hits a 2-year-old in her stroller, don't snitch, turn your eye away from it. But when Big Groove decides to go into a quote-unquote predominantly white restaurant, let's all sign a petition to get him kicked off of TikTok. Let's prevent him from feeding himself. So people like Lil Boosie who promote the bullshit in our community, let's cheer for them. But Big Groove who dances after he takes a bite of some food, let's prevent him from being able to feed himself. So y'all go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, share. This is my first video, so I'm still getting used to, saying those things at the end of the video. But I hope you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from. And if you got any ideas, go ahead and share them in the comment.